So for me, I wouldn't even look at this deal. I wouldn't waste my time, and I wouldn't waste the time of my realtor by calling them up and saying and having us go take a look at the property. I just know for a fact that this person is not going to come down $200,000 from their original price. This is not going to happen. Hey, what's up guys? So today I want to take a look at some ridiculous prices that I'm seeing out in the market, especially for two families. I mean, there's no other way to say it, but they're ridiculous, they're dumb, and you should definitely avoid these type of 2 units because you're not gonna get the return that you're looking for. So let's take a look. I've set up a few filters here on Redfin for what we want to see. Okay, so here we have a few 2 families. These are both 2 families, and this one is priced at $570 pretty much, and this one is priced at $560. So so we can take a look at this one and see what we got. All right, so we're looking for $560. Let's take a look at these pictures. So it looks pretty nice. Now again, if you're going to live there, which most of you would be, that may be an okay selling point. But again, if you're going to be renting the other unit, that doesn't really come into play as much. Obviously you want something nicer, but I would think that if you're investing in a multifamily, you're not going to be living there for too long. You're going to move on to the next one and eventually get your own single family. So let's see here, spectacular, better be spectacular at that price. 2-family home, Lawrence, minutes away from the highway. First floor has updated, new flooring, granite, counters. Okay, so they pretty much redid the entire first floor, and it has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath here. And the second floor is a townhouse style featuring 4 bedrooms. So basically what I'm thinking is they'll have 2 in the second and then 2 in the attic or something like that. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Stainless steel, large fence, brand new roof. Yeah, we'd have to confirm that. So let's just take a look. Here are some of these numbers. All right. So what do we got? So the asking price for this one is $560. So this one's actually less than that other one that we were looking at. This is $570, and this one is way bigger and looks like it offers more. So right off the bat, you know that this, I wouldn't even look at it. It's ridiculous. Anyway, so let's move on here. Let's put on this price, $560, which is what they're asking at the moment. And we can play around with the price, and we will be playing around with the price in a bit here. Actually, let's do FHA. I do have an FHA calculator. I think that it might be a little bit more beneficial for you guys, since I think a lot of you may be utilizing that to buy. So 3.5%, the annual interest, yep, we're still looking at about 3%. You're gonna be annualized for 30 years. You should always ask for some money back towards closing, even if they deny. It's always good to ask. It's like whenever you get a job, you should always ask more than what they offer you. That doesn't hurt. So rehab, it seems like it might be in pretty good condition, so maybe we'll just do 10 grand for this one. Let's look at what the taxes for the year were. Just do a quick find. I'm not looking for that. Here we go. So 4,556. Okay. Let's see, the insurance for a 2-family would probably be around $120. Your water bill probably be $70. And again, I calculate it per month, but you're gonna be paying these every 3 months. This is your PMI, $382. So if it does have some common areas, maybe you can do like 40 for the electricity bill that's gonna land on you as the landlord. So rental per month. So let's see here. Let's look for the bedroom breakdown. Okay, so the first floor has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and the second floor has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. So the attic has probably 2 bedrooms and it has 2 baths. So a 2-bedroom in this area would go for 14 on the high end. We never want to calculate for the high end, so we can do 1,300 just to be safe. And for this 4-bedroom, a 3-bedroom would be 15, so we can probably say, let's say 1,600. So let's just do 1,550 just to be safe. All right, so as you can see, we're looking at a down payment of about $20,000 with a closing cost of about $6,000 for total. When it comes that you're gonna need for closing is about $26,000, and this includes the $10,000 that we put towards rehab here. So this is gonna be your monthly expense. So right now everything is looking negative, meaning that this is an extremely bad deal. Somebody made a comment last time about the property management. The reason why I don't include that, it's not just because you're going to be managing yourself, but if you're going to hand this property off to a property management company, they're going to charge you about 8 to 10%. Okay, and that's just their standard. If you think about it, when the property that I've managed up until now, I don't spend 40 hours a week maintaining this. I don't even spend 40 hours in a year dealing with all the things that come up, talking to tenants, collecting rent, handing out receipts, to justify putting 8% here. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe you put here 2%, but that's just kind of silly. Just look at that as an expense on your time, and you can pay yourself. So maybe you want to do like a monthly fee for yourself, if you want to call it that. Let's say in a given month, I spent maybe 3-4 hours on this property. So how much is that worth to you? So if you really want to include your own management, maybe put, let's say 4 hours. Each hour that you spend on, you're paying yourself $50. So $200 here. You can do that monthly. All right. So looking at that, it's even a worse deal. But again, this is how I calculate it. You don't have to do it like this. You can include whatever you want on yours. So this is a terrible deal. Let's see what it would take and at what price we can actually buy this so it makes sense. So let's see here. Can we potentially do 500,000? Would that be good enough for us to purchase this? Still terrible. Let's see here. 400,000. Still negative. 350. 646. That's still bad. Whenever you're investing in real estate, you should aim for 10% or above, because you can get 8 to 10 in the stock market just by leaving it there over a span of time. So you really want to aim for above 10%, especially if you're going to be dedicating extra time. This is, and any property that you buy, you have to look at it as your own business. So you're going to be taking a larger risk. For me to even consider this deal, this property, I would have to get this down to a price of $330,000. Do you think that the person that's looking to sell this home is going to, especially when they did some of their updates and things like that, you really think that they're going to give this property to you for $330,000? Highly unlikely. So this is a deal that I wouldn't even consider. I wouldn't waste my time, and I wouldn't waste the time of my realtor by calling calling them up and and having us go take a look at the property. I just know for a fact that this person is not going to come down $200,000 from their original price. This is not going to happen. So be mindful of deals like this. I've seen this happening quite a bit, especially with two families. The price range has gone way up and the returns are simply just not there. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that if you're in the Greater Lawrence area, this gives you something more to think about. If you have any questions, if you have any feedback, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Feel free to reach out and I'll try to help you as best I can. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, see you next time.